So, how would I make a gluten-free lasagna? Has used to be my favourite meal. I guess, you know, giving it a go, trying to make the pasta out of the gluten-free flour, and you can still use like egg and I don't know how it would pan out with that recipe that I use. So as I said, just as I said a second ago, I don't know how it would pan out, but give it a go, give it a try, and see what happens. I usually do one egg to 100 grams of flour, and a little dash of extra virgin olive oil, and a little pinch of natural sea salt. So, with the gluten-free, you might need a little bit more liquid. It might turn out quite dry. So, it all depends on the gluten-free flour, with all honesty. So you might need to add a splash, or maybe add 2 eggs. I'm not too entirely sure. Oh my goodness, this is looking very good. Almost there. Almost there. And then we're good to go. And we're good to go. Right, just gonna have a squeeze of lemon in this. A bit more salt. A little dash of lemon in there. A little squeeze of lemon. For the carrots and the parsnips. And I've got some sesame seeds somewhere. I like the word somewhere, because I've got no idea where they are. Oh, I do. I tell a lie. I found them. So what we're going to do, give us a mix up. There's gluten-free lasagna noodles at the store, but I don't know how they taste or how they are. Yeah, I mean, they have got like already like gluten-free pasta and stuff, I think I've seen some. But making it yourself, homemade, I guess giving it a bash and have a look, see if there's any recipes online. But I honestly don't have a recipe for gluten-free. But I do suggest having a little trial and error and have a bash at it. I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with trying. That is for certain. Or, instead of using pasta, maybe you can just keep filling them with veggies instead of having pasta. And maybe, I would probably suggest, you could probably make the sauce gluten-free. That's fine. And just fill it up with veggies and just layer it that way if you want. And using maybe some fish. So instead of having pasta, you could just use like veggies instead. There's lots of different ways you can do it. It's just thinking about it. Radio. So, where are we at? Oh, probably I can't have eggs at all. Oh, you can't have eggs at all as well, Dan. Oh, right, okay. Oh, you like to give me a challenge. Why not? But yeah, that can be very difficult, especially if you're gluten intolerant and you're tolerant to eggs as well. That's a bit of a hard one for sure, but it's not impossible. Certainly not impossible. Working Chef, good morning, my friend. How are things with you? I hope you are doing well. Guys, if you're not following Working Chef, please give Working Chef a follow. A wonderful streamer, cooking streamer. It's great to see you. How are things? What have you been up to? Rice noodles, yeah, I mean, you could probably put rice noodles in between each as well, if you really wanted to. That would be a great suggestion indeed. You know, it's just all about trial and error, giving it a good go, and, you know, see what happens. It's just all about trial and error more than anything. My experience, the pre-made store-bought gluten pasta has pretty strong aftertaste. Homemade is closer to a natural pasta taste. My mother-in-law makes pasta out of all almond flour. Oh, right, okay. That's interesting. Tastes completely different, but is quite good. Oh, there you go then. So, see, something else I learn every day as well. Cal, appreciate it. So, yeah, there you go. Maybe try making it with almond flour. But the only thing is, though, you know, the eggs situation with you, Dan. It's a hard one for sure. I'm trying to make pasta without flour and the eggs. I mean, almond flour. Great suggestion indeed. Things are good. It's BP. Oh, I was going to say, have you been up all night playing games or streaming, or what have you been up to, Working Chef? Oh my goodness. Really? Look at its delightfulness. Damn. I hope you're ready for this, guys. I hope you are ready for this deliciousness. Because I certainly am. Oh my goodness. Look at that right there. Oh, let's turn that oven off. Holy moly, that's hot. Woo! Need some ventilation in here. Oop. Oh my god, that is crisped up like a treat. OMG. That's come out really good. So. I can't think of a sub for eggs. There is a chart for it on Pinterest. Oh, really? Maybe link that in chat if you can, Bomb, for Dan's room. That'd be a good suggestion. Sorry, Dan. We're trying our best to try and find you some solutions, my friend. As I said, I can think of some suggestions, but sometimes this might be a little bit out of my my kind of zone. But I can have a little research into it if you really want me to, and get back to you on it. Oof. 13 out of 10, I would eat it. Just do not face plant it. It's going to be very hot, otherwise you have a very burnt cheese nose and face. Been up for a few hours, really excited to play Assassin's Creed today and make chili. Don't trigger Warbot, he loves chili. Everyone loves chili in here, certainly is. That sounds good. Can't wait to see the chili. Is that the new Assassin's Creed? It's beginning with A, isn't it? Is it called? Oh no, Origins. That's the one. Yeah. I hope you enjoy that. I hope it's good. There's been a lot. As I said earlier on, there's been a lot of games coming out lately this month. But yeah, I've never been into Assassin's Creed. I've played it a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe it's never been my kind of cup of tea. But I know it's a very good game. A lot of people do like it. I know if you're baking something like brownies, and yeah, you can't use eggs, you can use applesauce. I actually have heard of something like that before. Somebody did say instead of eggs you can use applesauce for something. But I suppose it depends on what you're making though at the end of the day. It's just about trial and error. Give it a try. Have a little Google, have a search, see what it's like. Oranges. Assassin's Creed oranges. Where he's going to slice those oranges so perfect. Who knows? So, the kitchen's still open. Hi everyone, it certainly is Little Onion. How are you doing today? Welcome back. How is your wonderful Sunday going? There's an eggless pasta on all recipes. Oh, there you go then. Wonderful. What's your favourite all-time game, Chef? All-time game. Is that like when I'm growing up kind of thing, or is it like game that I still love playing today? And I don't know, because I've kind of changed playing games from like when I was younger. So my all-time favorite game, I'm guessing if it's talking about like all-time favorite game, it's gonna have to be, it's a very old game that I used to play actually. It's a cross between I used to like playing Theme Hospital, but I also used to play an old game called Majesty. I used to like playing that. Fantasy Kingdom Sim. Used to like playing that. And today, the modern game. I like playing quite a few games, from PUBG to what's it called? Dead by Daylight. Also playing a little bit of Destiny 2 as well. And I think that's it. So I don't really have a huge deal of time anymore for games. So yeah, don't really play much. Used to play WoW back in the day. Don't play it much anymore. So right, I'm just gonna let this chill for a second, just so it has time to settle down a little bit. So nice. That's what I like to see. So right, have I missed half of the people in chat? Sorry guys, let me catch up with chat. Chitty chatty chat. It's okay, thank you, means a lot. Thank you for the help. If you find anything, Chef, just preferably Discord me. Yeah, of course I will, Dan's room. No problem at all. I will give you a shout out if I find anything. I'll have a little look in my spare time. You can use chickpea and water for eggs. It's called a aquafaba. Never tried it myself, however. Oh, thank you so much for the help, Pento Mid. Appreciate it. Salmon lasagna? Sounds like it wouldn't work. How's it going, Ponty Mython? How are things? Well, you'll have to try it, won't you? And wait and see. Wait and see if it works for you. Maybe you're not a big fan of salmon. Maybe some people like it. Some people might not. Whichever. But I'm certainly going to say, I'm going to enjoy this. Oh, look at that. Just look at it. It's just so tender and delicious. It's just ready for some noms to get round it. I really do think this is going to kind of splurge all everywhere. It's not going to kind of hold itself. I've got a feeling this sauce I've made a little bit under, but it's okay. It's fine. We'll manage. But I'll tell you what, before I do cut into it, I'm going to take some cheeky pictures once it's kind of cooled down a little bit. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's pretty hot. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to take some pictures of it, but I want it off the tray. I don't want to damage the floor, so I'm going to give it a couple of minutes just to cool itself a little bit. Cheeky! Oh, it certainly is. Hey, Chef! Yoshi! What's up, man? What's up? It's good to see you. How are you? Don't stab it, Chef, please! That's why I look for multi-subs as some with wood. Yeah, I think those egg substitutes are mostly for bacon. Oh, okay. There you go, then. Mashed bananas, yuck. Not a big fan of bananas, then, are you, Dan? How are so many people in here never heard of salmon lasagna? I'm not gonna lie. I've not really heard of it before I started streaming, but, you know, I know of it, but never really kind of seen it much, so. But I'm up for it. Just made it, so why not? I don't like fish. Yeah, I mean, some people are not a big fan of fish. We had this kind of fish. Not a big fan of people that are a fan of fish. I think I had this talk with you guys this morning. I think a lot of people are put off with fish because of the freshness. If you don't have good quality fresh fish, it can give you bad experiences and it can put you off from fish, very much so. Which is kind of sad because I wish there was fresh fish everywhere and everyone had a blooming good experience from it. But it can put you off it, and I don't blame you. If you had a really bad experience, it would put me off if I had bad experiences of fish. But fortunately, not unfortunately, I've actually had some really good experiences being in restaurants and things. So I absolutely adore fish. It's amazing. Bits bribe to mail me that salmon lasagna. Whether it'll come in one piece and whether it'll be still edible by then is another question. Chia seed and water is a sub for egg and chart I found. Oh, really? I think somebody said that in chat. I did see. I'm trying to flick through chat very, very quickly and see what you guys are saying, but that's also a great suggestion. Appreciate it. Never heard of it. I'm from US, like salmon. There you go. Yeah, I mean, maybe you've heard of it. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you're intrigued. Maybe it puts you off a bit. Who knows? Who knows? Only fish like salmon, tuna, and mackerel are... Oily fish are like... Oh, yeah, basically. And they tend to be quite tender most of the time. You can overcook them and go dry. As I said, I was quite concerned about the salmon. The salmon drying out if I roasted it off too long in the oven, but it turned out okay. It was alright. So, right, I'm going to put this away, and then we're going to try and take pictures of that salmon lasagna. My goodness. I wonder... Oh, actually, I tell you what would be easier. So I can put it on the floor. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Here it is. Let's have a look. See, Chef is full of ideas about burning his floor. You watch now, it's going to melt and stick to it. Good job, Chef. I know, right? Good job. Love it. Right, so... I'm going to take some pictures of this very, very carefully. So... Oh my goodness. This is extremely hot. Extremely hot! So, what we're going to do... So, I know this sounds very, very crazy, guys. But, I just need to make sure I get some nice pictures of this. Without burning the floor, would be good. A great suggestion, right? So. Beautiful. So. Awesome. Technically, it's not even on the floor. It's on a piece of mat. Where's my photo? Where's my picture? Picture. Cheeky salmon lasagna. I love it.